Welcome to Pillar 2. Now, Pillar 2, also known as the personal brand pillar, is all about crafting your X identity. Now, like Pillar 1, this is going to be an overview. We're going to talk about what a personal brand is, the expectations we have and you should have for this part, problems, main objectives, and then how long to progress into an authority figure. So let's kick things off by talking about what a personal brand is. Now, a personal brand individual is someone who has effectively communicated their unique value, their voice, and their vision online, setting themselves apart from the crowd. They have a growing audience that recognizes and values their contributions in a specific niche or domain. Their expertise is acknowledged and they've begun to garner trust and credibility. While they may come with prior offline experience, what's pivotal is that their online presence now resonates with their target audience and it reflects their professional and personal values. The personal brand stage is where most people are currently at, but they limit themselves thinking that it's the final stage, but it's not. Authority is. So let's look at now some expectations you should have at this stage. Increased engagement. So your content starts to get consistent attention and you receive feedback and interactions from your audience. Collaborations. Others in the industry might reach out for partnerships, guest appearances, or other collaborative opportunities. Consistent growth. So you'll start to see a steady rise in daily followers and have some spikes on days where content is exceptional. Monetization. You can now begin the process of creating offers, creating products and services, and actually making money. And recognition. So occasional recognition or mentions from industry peers or influencers. But what about some problems? So these are the problems at this stage. Expectations. Balancing your authentic voice with what your growing audience expects. So that basically means trying to do everything at once. You're trying to juggle everything. Differentiation. So as your presence grows, standing out from others in your niche, that can become challenging too. That's why we're going to help you become their authority figure, then you can truly stand out. Time management. So juggling content creation, engagement, collaborations, and potentially monetization. It can be demanding. It can get to you, but you just need to audit your own time. Managing criticism. With higher visibility, obviously comes greater scrutiny. And maintaining consistency. So as the stakes rise, so does the pressure to maintain that quality and regularity in output. So as long as you just keep consistent, just keep doing what you're doing, it will get harder, but it gets easier too. Okay, so the main objectives of this pillar. Content diversification. Consider branching into different formats or platforms to broaden your reach, so it doesn't have to just stick with X. Engage deeper. Host webinars, spaces, Q&A sessions, or community events to deepen connections with your audience. Self-education, so ensure you remain updated and at the top of your game in your niche or your domain. Mentorship, start mentoring or guiding newcomers in your domain. This not only gives back, but it also establishes your expertise. So if you mentor some new people, this is exactly what I did when I started. I took on some people, took them under my wing, give them advice, not like the extreme advice, but just show them what I did pretty much and just give them some help. And then they shouted me out. That provides my brand then with expertise. Collabs, engage in higher different level collaborations, perhaps with industry leaders or influencers or people on the same level as you. Doesn't matter, just do something with someone. And then feedback loop. So regularly seek feedback and be willing to pivot or adapt your strat based on what's working. And then how long now does it take to progress to an authority? So the duration of time you spend in the personal brand stage varies widely based on factors such as niche evolution. So the growth and evolution speed of your particular niche or domain. Personal commitment, so the time and effort you invest into nurturing and expanding your brand. External opportunities, so speaking engagements, collabs, or other chances that come your way to boost your brand. And then marketing dynamics, so the overall digital landscape, platform algorithms, and audience behaviors that can influence your personal brand's growth rate. So on average, with a consistent effort, you can expect to move from the personal brand stage to the authority stage in a year or two's time, depending on if you're consistent and if everything is kind to you. So the journey requires persistence, continuous evolution, and a genuine commitment to serving your audience. So as long as you stick with it, it will take a little bit of time, but I don't want people to be like, oh, it's going to take 2 years, it's not worth it. Or it's going to take a year, it's not worth it. It is. You've already been doing it for a long time, so you may as well just stick to it and reap the rewards at the end.